Welcome, my beautiful friends. I am Joyful Day, and this is Joyful Inspirations. Today we have a tarot card reading, a mini tarot card reading, a charm reading, and a special surprise at the end. So we'll just jump right in. To start off with, we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, it looks like you have lots of opportunities here. Sparkly, shiny distractions are everywhere. You could lose yourself in daydreams today. Planning for a multiple of features can be all time consuming. Considering picking one of those brilliant musings to work on for a more concrete response. Daydreams aren't bad, you just have to commit to one of them. So it looks like you're having lots of daydreams. But these are also options. You know, picking one means that you have more than one option to choose from. So grab one of those things that you really feel passionate about, that you feel like you can help others with, and that will be the thing that brings you the most prosperity. The Knight of Wands. Prepare to act. Something needs you to be fully engaged. Passion is a good leader if you rein in. Passion is a good leader if you rein in anger. Pay attention to the things that require a lot of energy. Events are in your favor. Enthusiasm can carry you far in this endeavor. So, I mean, I really feel like this is connected very much to this other one. Because this is like choosing one, and this is like running with it. So, choose your best option and run with it. And the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Examine your finances. If you have monetary concerns, this card suggests that the best situation is a slow and steady approach. Check your bank balance. It is time to get serious about your budget. Any job or business venture you start with right now will flourish. Again, picking your choice and then moving forward, and maybe taking into account those financial situations that you're in, and then choosing like what monetarily makes sense and what can help others, and choose that path that will lead you forth and flourish. Okay. The Nine of Swords. Ooh, this one really is about like some self-torture, I think. I feel like you are saying a bunch of negative things to yourself, or doing negative things to yourself. So we don't want to do that. Some positive affirmations in the morning and in the night can really help. But you really need to catch those negative thoughts as they come and correct them. And not just like, oh, well, that's a negative thought, so I don't want to think that. No, you've got to accept that the inner you that thought that thought in the first place. And every time that I think something negative, I imagine myself seeing like my inner child and giving it a hug. Giving my inner self that hug really means a lot to me. It means a lot to my inner self, and it helps me to not think about those negative things anymore, because now I've gone to the root of it and really healed whatever that was by telling myself that I love myself and that those thoughts aren't serving us anymore. Because maybe, like I thought something and it was harmful, like why would I want to do that? So I just tell myself, well, like why would you want to do that? Um, give myself that hug, like I said, and imagine myself in unity with my inner child and help that inner child to see my perspective that this world is beautiful, this world's amazing, and we're abundant, so we don't have to think that way anymore. Thinking those thoughts of lack or those negative thoughts about self, because it's just not helpful in our journey moving forward. So, you know, give yourself some grace, give yourself a hug, and let yourself know that it's going to be okay. So, it says, wake up from self imprisoned nightmares. The key to this card is that most of these swords represent false truths. So you're telling your own self lies and accepting them as true and torturing yourself with them. They are nightmares fed by your own unfounded fears. So you're allowing your fears to control you in this situation. Sweep away those cobwebs, then pull up your comforter. A good night's sleep will show you a brighter day. Yes, a great night's sleep will show you a brighter day. Listen to some positive affirmations, get some rest, and allow your subconscious mind to hear those beautiful thoughts of affirmations towards yourself so that you won't be thinking these things anymore. And also, if you catch yourself thinking something like this, fix it with love. So for our bottom of the deck, we got the Two of Pentacles. You need to balance home and work. Focus on where you are giving too much of yourself. All play and no work is just as bad as all work and no play. And remember to save your pennies. Every time you get money, put a little aside for a rainy day. I think that's smart wisdom for us all, friend. I really like that it's helping you to move forward in this with this card. It's helping us all to move forward with this card and reminding us that, saving a little here and there is always makes perfect sense. So for our mini tarot card reading, we again got the High Priestess, and I have been getting her a lot lately. This card is very special to me because it reminds me of my mother who passed, and I feel like it's giving you that as well, that insight and wisdom from someone who may have passed for you. And it could be a mother, or it could be a grandmother, it could be an ancestor for you that is stepping forward and letting you know that they are here for you. They are with you 100%. And if you need some help, if you need some guidance, they will be there. And you can just ask, and you'll be amazed at what shows up for you. So we also got the Hanged Man here. And what is interesting is he feels bound, he feels stuck, and I don't know if you can see that, but he has a little light around his head. He's gotten this idea of how he can get himself out of this situation that he's in right now. So whatever situation that you are in right now, it's telling you to go inward, think about how your highest self would resolve this situation, maybe doing some meditation, could help. And this will bring about the idea that allows you to unfold these circumstances. And then I just thought it was really interesting that we also got the Hermit, which is all about introspection and clarity. And the Hanged Man, he's stuck there till he thinks about it, until he figures it out. And I don't want that to happen to where you are feeling stuck. I want you to know that you do have the answers in there. They're within you right now. And the Hermit, he also, you go in introspective, you think about all those things for yourself, and you come out with clarity. So, and these all things lead to a joyous outcome, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Fool, who could literally walk off of the cliff here, and he either bounces or flies, because there just nothing could possibly go wrong with this Fool. I often liken this Fool to myself, because I typically walk around with rose-colored glasses on. I feel like everything's gonna work out for me. Everything unfolds perfectly for me every single day. And bliss is just everywhere. So I want that for you too. I definitely want that for you. I hope that you can see the beauty of this world and then just start seeing it everywhere, because that's what I do. I think about what I'm grateful for in the morning, and I keep thinking about gratitude all day, and I just walk in gratitude and love and the beauty of this world. And that is how I have embodied this Fool card. I feel like you need to do the same thing. Think about your positive life and just walk in that bliss. Okay, and then for our charm reading today, we got a butterfly. So this one is about transformation. It's about changing who you are into this beautiful butterfly of your most high self. And this is telling you also, with the color of green on this butterfly, that this is your heart chakra, like you're opening up your heart, and it's allowing you to become this beautiful butterfly and help others along the way. I see you going around from flower to flower, um, granting light and love and abundance everywhere, and you're just fluttering around being your own beautiful self. So I see that you have a lot of beautiful changes coming into your future here with this one. Wow. Okay. So love is stepping forward in your life right now. I also see that you need to do some self-care. This is a nail polish. So, I need to do my nails. Do you need to do your nails? I don't know, but just putting aside that like 30 minutes or 30 minutes that it would take you to do your nails, to do some type of self-care, is going to be hugely beneficial in your life right now. When you do self-care, it shows yourself that you care about yourself, and it shows others, because when you put that energy into yourself, it shows to other people, and then they appreciate you or treat you with the amount of care and respect that you give to yourself. So if you don't have a lot of care and respect for yourself, you'll see that others aren't treating you with a lot of care and respect. So give that to yourself first. And also you got the flower of life. This is like my version of the flower of creation and life. And it's letting me know that you are meant to be a creator in this life. You have a beautiful divine light inside of you. And like I was saying with this butterfly, you can go around sharing that with everyone, and it will bring you abundance in your own life. This flower is ever blooming, meaning that your light is ever brilliant. And I just want you to know that, because it's really important on your journey that you always appreciate who you are. So for your special surprise at the end, I grabbed a stone for our reading, and it happened to be a stone heart. So I thought that was very interesting that in your charms you got a heart, and then at the end you also got the stone heart. And this stone, you know, I don't know how many millions or hundreds of thousands of years it has been to create this, and I don't know how long it has taken for your soul to reach this beautiful spirit that you are right now. But I want you to know that you are perfect. You are light, you are love, and you are divine. That is what this stone signifies to me. So I just want you to know, and it's kind of a green color. I don't know if you can tell that, but that's also the heart chakra. So you are light, you are love, you are divine, and you were meant to hear this message. Thank you. So, in a world filled with expenses, my YouTube channel is always free. So feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.